Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis. I was hoping to report to you the results of her court appearance today, but it is still going on as we are on air today. So we will have that news for you on tomorrow's show. I want to talk to you a little bit about what Bryan Fischer said about Kim Davis near the end of his radio program yesterday on the American Family Association radio channel. Remember, of course, Kim Davis is the Kentucky Rowan County clerk who has been initially refusing just gay marriages after the Supreme Court decision on same-sex marriage bans. Once things blew up, she just stopped doing all marriages whatsoever. She's citing religious beliefs as the reason why she can't do the marriages. She is citing that this is an issue of heaven or hell for her as to an explanation for why she can't do the marriages. And Bryan Fischer had the disgusting and wretched audacity to equate Kim Davis to those who were resisting the Nazi occupation and extermination of Jews during World War II. Let's take a listen to Bryan Fischer.
You know, the thing that occurred to me is what would we think? I had two examples that occurred to me. I sent out tweets on this score. Two examples occurred to me. What would we think today of a clerk in her position? And this is a clerk that controls entrance in and out of the town of Auschwitz, let's say.
Right.
And there's this boxcar that pulls up, and she knows that there are Jews on this boxcar that are heading to gas chambers, and yet she has to sign a certificate allowing this train to proceed through Auschwitz to get to the destination on the other side of town. Now, the law says you got to do it. That's what the law says. I mean, that's a law, too. I mean, that's a Nazi law. What would we think of her if she said, no, I'm not going to sign that certificate? I think we would regard her today as a hero for honoring her conscience when it came to an important issue.
Absolutely.
Bryan, stop talking about the Holocaust. This woman is a bigot. No one is going to remember Kim Davis like Oscar Schindler, Lewis. I mean, this is just laughably absurd. To Bryan Fischer, a law upheld by the Supreme Court is like genocide committed by a maniacal dictator, right? Jews going to concentration camps is like gay people legally getting married and getting the protections afforded by that institution. This does not compute.
No, every time we talk about one of these Christians that they start making headlines, like the cake bakers or Phil Robertson or whatever, Bryan Fischer always somehow manages to start throwing in Holocaust references and somehow equating whatever is happening to the Holocaust. Why does he always go to that?
It's a popular move just to say, okay, if anything really bad that liberals do is like Hitler, the Nazis, and the Holocaust, anything good that any right-wing Christians do is like those who resisted the Holocaust or Nazis or Adolf Hitler. And as I was listening to this, I was really actually getting kind of sad because think about Kim Davis. In a few hours, we'll know what ultimately is going to happen based on a court's hearing of her so-called religious objections to signing off on gay marriage certificates in Rowan County, Kentucky. Her biggest accomplishment in life, what she is most known for, is inconveniencing gay couples by making them wait a couple of months to get married or having to drive to another county and go to a different clerk's office. If you don't realize how sad that is, imagine being told that someone in the 20th century is remembered for having refused some interracial couples marriage certificates after interracial marriage was legalized. Oh, wait, no one would ever be remembered for that because it's pure idiocy.
Okay, yeah, but she's looking at this from a completely different angle. I mean,
No, she is, yeah.
Yeah, she probably views herself as a rock star right now, and millions of people across the country feel the exact same way. And so she probably feels incredible about herself.
Well, she is going to cash in. There were like $500,000 waiting for an anti-gay pizzeria. There's going to be way more money waiting, I think, for someone who is actually refusing gay couples the marriage certificates that they are legally entitled to. But it is really sad when your claim to fame is you inconvenienced gay couples, and not indefinitely. All of these couples are eventually going to get married.
Oh, they could even go to a different state and get married if they wanted to. But I applaud them for sticking with it and putting up the good fight.